only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up, name the place and we back up. Running these racks up, 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter, when they come to handles, never had one.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Mike. 258. Watch the run. Watch the run. 26. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Hey, check 24. Watch hey, check 26. Bang, bang, bang.
Rodgers now on first down. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And a Packer first down.
Check 37. Check 30. 80 weapons. SOS. Run right!
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. No. 318. Not today, you know. Not today. Over. Switch. Greystone, Travis.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Watch it.
A gain of 6.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
At the 39-yard line.
Jump out. Hey, Alpha. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't mind.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Geronimo Allison the target there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Let's get off the field. Hey, Mike's 42, Mike's 42. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big run there by Jones. 66 yards. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Shoot! Shoot! Number 50. 26. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he's got the connection to the tight end Graham. Touchdown Packers. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
We got this. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
61, matchbox lights.
First and 10.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Zadarius Smith on the stop.
You draw Porter.
It's now second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
On second down, Samuels. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Packers 37.
2nd and 5 now. Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Snickers. 6-6. Pull it out.
50. Mike's 50.
Don't let him breathe. 77. Play that time.
4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Edmonds. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
At the 15-yard
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for it. He's got a man. Complete. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Samuels, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. They were looking for Johnson that time.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Hey, they scared. Scan 300. Box it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Williams. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Let's get it.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. One back in the game, that's Jones, 2nd and goal.
Rush in. X3. 218. Chopper. Twist. Watch the twist.
Rodgers gonna throw. Toward the end zone, but that's gonna wind up incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They come out here in the eye. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right,
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now left side on the swing pass. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Hey, alert!
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. No chance.
Jack 16.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Bravo.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zadarius Smith gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
That's how we do, G.
Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got Adams on the hookup. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. He sets to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
66.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
General West. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? I know he ain't got it. Jack 16.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. White now to return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Take 4, take 4.
Here's a give to Edmonds running to the right. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Help out!
Mike's 42.
Black is on!
They'll run with Edmonds again. Finding room to the 20. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll run here with Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Come on now, let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Jones. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Here we go.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Green Bay.
Blue 58.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Blue 58.
Watch the pass. 6 guys.
Coming 50. Hey, you block over here.
Check safety, check safety.
61, matchbox light.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He's got it to Williams. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Back north. Mike 55. Hey, Orbit. I got you, pump.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, watch the leg.
Rodgers now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers, and an alley to run.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Mason Crosby for the Packers field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give right side. Edmonds, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Take both of them.
Check 43.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Roethlisberger, and he fires one incomplete. Now, the intended receiver out of the backfield was Jalen Samuels, and it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now Roethlisberger. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. And the Steelers on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're looking at a third and goal here. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it third and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Now a give, right side. Edmonds, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now second and 13. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for Green Bay. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. They'll run with Samuels. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Hey, exit.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Washington, incomplete. Kevin King there defensively.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. One last shot for Roethlisberger. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at about the 31. Johnson was the intended receiver.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And this one boiled down in the end, Charles, to simply too much Aaron Rodgers.
We've seen this many times before, haven't we? And I'm sure we'll see it again in the future. Extreme